Hello. So this is my first YouTube video. I will introduce myself. So I am April Chow. My business page is LuLaRoe with April, or excuse me, my VIP page, VIP shopping group on Facebook is LuLaRoe with April Chow, and my business page is lularoeaprilc. This is my first video. I've been meaning to do a video for YouTube for a very long time. It feels like a lifetime now. I wanted to do it since the first moment that I chose to join LuLaRoe. Since I was in the queue, since I onboarded, and it kept getting pushed to the back burner because there's so many other things to do and to set up when you start becoming a retailer with LuLaRoe. But I finally come to the point where I feel like I'm ready, and I feel like I have a story to tell and something to genuinely talk to you guys about. So forgive me, I don't have notes. I wanted to do this off the fly. I kind of like practiced for a few minutes before I hit record, and yeah, I just wanted it to be genuine. I didn't want to be looking down at my notes and making sure I covered some topic. This is just a heartfelt from me to you. If you are thinking about becoming a LuLaRoe retailer, if you are already a LuLaRoe retailer and you need a sympathetic ear, I am here. So I guess I will start to introduce myself, tell you a little bit about myself, and I will tell you why I'm doing this video today. So briefly, and then I'll tell you the full story. Why I'm doing this video today, because today was a rough day as a LuLaRoe retailer, as a work-at-home mom, okay? So that will lead me into nothing tragic happened, just a hard day being a mom and being a business owner. And I feel like so many of you can relate. Or if you're not a retailer and you're thinking about becoming a retailer and you have small children at home, or maybe you have a full-time job and you're wondering if you can do it. What about the time commitment? What about the hard days? This is a hard day, okay? So many people, so many retailers, so many people have experience, are willing to tell you about the good days, about the easy stuff, about the fun stuff. And a lot of people who maybe didn't have a great experience are willing to tell you about the hard days from a very negative space. I'm here to tell you that I'm still standing here, I'm still smiling, I'm still loving what I do, but today was a hard day. Like seriously, when I thought about doing this first video, and I'm sorry, I'm a hand talker and I'm a fast talker, and as you see me more, you will know this. When I thought about doing this video, I thought about starting it laying on the floor and holding the phone, because that is what this day was like for me, okay? But I didn't want to make the camera too shaky for you guys, so I'm just standing here and I'm telling you about my experience today. So I'll back up a little bit. So again, I'm April Chow. LuLaRoe April Chow is my business page. I am starting officially. So today, it's actually, I don't even know, like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's actually May 10th, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'll probably post this like tomorrow. But I was determined to do this today because I had something to talk about. 2 days ago, so May 8th, would be the beginning of my 4th month in business as a LuLaRoe retailer. I officially onboarded, or joined the queue, excuse me, I officially joined the queue on Thanksgiving Day Eve, so the night before Thanksgiving. I finally submitted my paperwork into LuLaRoe. I'd been thinking about it and researching and analyzing and overanalyzing for months before that, but I finally took the plunge on Thanksgiving Eve. I was in the queue for what seemed like an eternity, and I'm sure some of you can relate. We did it over the holidays, so it took a very long time because there were holidays, there were days off when home office was closed, and so I was officially onboarded. I don't remember the exact date. How terrible is that? But it feels like eons ago. It was in January. It was the middle of January. I think it might have been January 11th, but I'm not 100% sure about that. And then I officially launched started like my in-home launch on February 8th. I did some, Facebook, started my group, did some engagement posts, might have done like 1 or 2 live sales before my official launch. My in-home launch, but that was on February 8th. So this month is starting my 4th month. This has been an absolute amazing roller coaster ride. Okay, so there are I shouldn't even say days. There are moments and then days and then months and then weeks that are amazing, and there are times when it is extremely challenging, but I am still standing here and smiling and happy and so excited to be a LuLaRoe retailer. I truly do feel blessed that I was given this opportunity. My family and I have our dreams wrapped up in this. We see so many amazing big things in the future for us to take this leap and start on this adventure with LuLaRoe. So, but I'm not gonna lie to you, it is not easy. It is hard work, you guys. And when you have kids or another job, it is a challenge for sure. But my husband, and I say we, okay, because this is my business, but we do everything as a family. So I have a husband who has a full-time job, but he is my support. He is my marketing guy. He is like into it. He does everything with me. We have 2 young children. I have a 4-year-old and a 10-month-old who is very active and into everything. And my mom also, participates with us. She does live videos with me in my Facebook and in my Periscope. She does in-home parties with us. She helps us load the car. We are one big happy family, and we do so much together, and my family is an amazing support. So I say we because this is our business. I lost track of what I was going to say. We are so excited to be retailers, and we said that when we speak to other people who want to join our team or people who come to us for advice and just to bounce things off of us, that we always want to be 125% honest with them about the realities of becoming a retailer, because the only way that you can be successful is if you know fully what you're getting into and you are 125% committed to it and that you believe that you can do it. That is like everything, okay? There are challenges from day to day, and there are good days and bad days and good moments and bad moments. But if you believe that you can do it and you set out and act that way, it is going to happen for you guys. So this is me sharing one of those bad day moments with you. And sorry, I have like this little itchy hair here. Sharing the bad day moment with you and telling you that it is still totally worth it. So what else can I tell you to introduce you to me, and then I will tell you about my crazy day. Okay, you guys. So this is my 4th month. We are doing very well. We are doing at least average, if not better than average, than the traditional retailer in our 4th month. We believe it is very important to grow organically. We've done like a couple of lubes to grow our group in the beginning, but we think it is very much more important to make connections with people and to, even if it's adding, 1 or 2 people to your group every day or every week, that it's much more important to make those connections with people, to know who's in your group, to know their name, to get to know what they're looking for, to get to know how the clothes make them feel. How did they come to you? Did somebody recommend them? And that is how we're growing our group. So with all of that said, we don't do like 10 million things at once. When we first got started, like we launched in-home and that was all I did because that's all I could wrap my head around. Like, I'm going to do my in-home party, and then after that, I'll figure out, what do I do with Facebook? Okay, well, now I'm going to launch on Facebook. That was 1 week. And then it was like, okay, well, now what do we do? Okay, now we have our weekly album sale on Facebook. Okay, now what? So we would learn each little step along the way, and we would learn it and we would try it, and then we would figure out how to improve it. And then when we were ready to learn something new, we would jump into the next thing. So we were very much doing this slow and steady wins the race, you guys. And it isn't a race, that's the thing. We are here for the long term, and we want to learn things and do it right and grow organically. So with all that being said, we are so excited and so happy with the progress that we made. I can share, real numbers with you offline if you're interested. But just know that we're happy with our progress. We are happy with the outlook for our future. That is what is important. Again, I'm sure you've heard a million times, you don't want to get caught in the comparison trap, which is why right here for this purpose of this video, I don't feel it's important to share numbers with you. And I need to take a drink for 1 second. So excuse me, I talk very fast in my mouth. The mouth is getting dry. But, so that's kind of where I am. 4 months in. Happy, feel like we are doing great. We are doing at least average, if not better than average. We are growing organically. We are constantly learning new things. We love doing in-home pop-ups. We have in-home open houses. The weather's warming up here, so we're starting to get out into our local community to make those connections with people. You may have heard a million times, but these clothes sell themselves so much better in person when people can touch them and feel them and try them on. It is so true. It really is, you guys. So there's a lot to talk about because I've been doing this for 4 months and I haven't done a single video. I don't want to make this too crazy long. So I will definitely, try to make this a regular thing and come on to YouTube more often and maybe talk about, how I got started, things I've learned along the way, my why, things like that. But in LuLa-years, and that's what it should be, it's like LuLa-years, okay? I've been doing this for 4 months. It's like dog years. Like a day is like a week, and a week is a month, and a year is 7 years, like LuLa-years. My onboarding in my queue feels like eons ago. We have learned and grown and done so much in 4 months. Like, it's crazy to think, like, what you see behind me, this is my amazing and lovely Lula room. These used to be like our catch-all workout. I don't even know. There was so much stuff in here. Like, when we decided we were going to do this, we like ripped this room apart, put up shelves. Like, then it was empty for a month and we're making all these plans. Like, what's Periscope? Never heard of Periscope before. And now it's like, it's amazing. It's so crazy what happens in LuLa-years, you guys. So I think, if I'm not forgetting, I think I've told you just about everything I can tell you in a short amount of time. A little bit about who I am, a little bit about my journey, a little bit about, how far we've come in those 4 months. So I guess I will tell you about my crazy day, okay, and why I wanted to start this video laying on the floor, okay? Anybody here, LuLaRoe retailers, anybody who is a mother, anybody who's a work-at-home mother, not even necessarily LuLaRoe, or if you can relate as well if you have a full-time job. Today was one of those days that I woke up and I thought I had a very reasonable to-do list. I'm a type A, so I have to-do lists, okay? I thought I had a reasonable to-do list. I thought I had a good amount of things that I could accomplish in a day realistically. Now, I struggle with this daily because, as I said, I have 2 young kids. One of them is only 10 months old, so, figuring out the 2 kids thing, the 10-month-old thing, what is realistic? I have the imaginary list of the 20 million things I think I can do in a day that I probably couldn't do if I was just single, much less having 2 kids. And then I have what I call the realistic list. Like, I should be able to accomplish this today. Some days yes, some days no. It's the laws of the universe. So last week I had one of those weeks where, if I look back, I can't even believe I accomplished everything I accomplished. I had like 8 live sales in a week. I had an album sale. I had a pop-up party online. I had an in-person event planned, which ended up getting delayed, but that's another story. Like, all of these things. I had family events and birthdays. I played with my kids. I kept them alive. Like, it was amazing. And now this week, balance of the universe, okay? So today, thought I had a reasonable amount of things on my list. I needed to order new inventory. I needed to physically count my inventory, because when I onboarded, we had the old Bless and now it's the new Bless, and we haven't switched over because we've been busy doing other things. We're ready to switch over now, but we need to count our inventory. So I needed to order new inventory. I needed to count the inventory I had. I had a list of people I needed to email about pop-ups and follow up with, and responses to texts that I needed to do, and post on Instagram and social media. Those all sound like reasonable things to accomplish. There might have been a couple other things on that list. I'm pretty sure there were, but I've forgotten them since then. And I figured, okay, well, if I can accomplish some of these online computer tasks on my phone before I even get out of bed in the morning, that's something done. And if I get one other thing done before my husband comes home from work, I will feel like a success. And I have the rest of the evening to work, because a lot of work I will accomplish in the evenings when my kids go to bed, and then I'll stay up late and I'll get it done all in one shot, and it's less stressful that way, and I can still spend some time with my family. So that is where I was. I thought, for sure I can do this one thing, in addition to the computer stuff that I thought I would do from in bed. But it just wasn't meant to be. It was, I would start a task and then I would get pulled away, and I would say, okay, well, it wasn't meant to be for that task. I'll move on to the next thing. This will be easier. So then I would start a next task and I would get pulled away, and I would say, okay, I thought I was rolling with the punches. I'll move on to the next one. And this happened like so many times in a row, I can't even begin to tell you, until I got so incredibly frustrated. Instead of just saying, you know what, today is one of those days, I throw my hands up, I quit, I'll work when my husband comes home, I'll work after dark, I'll stay up late, or maybe I just won't get anything done today. It's okay, because I work hard and it's fine. I fought against it and I kept trying, which has, that's a good thing too sometimes, but so I just got frustrated. I will give you an example so you can imagine the exact scenario, okay? So I decided I'll count my inventory. So I bring my 10-month-old into my Lula room. I set her down on the floor. She's busy playing with some kind of toy. My 4-year-old's fine. She's coloring. And I'm counting my Carlies. My Carlies over here. You can't see them. They're off to the side. So I'm counting my Carlies, and I'm writing on my little notebook how many Carlies I have, an extra small, an extra small. And I get through my Carlies, and my 10-month-old decides, no, you pick me up. So I'm like, okay, I can do this while I'm holding her. So I hold her on my side. I didn't feel like getting the baby carrier. I can do this quick. And so I'm holding her, and I keep counting, and I'm writing, I put my notepad down, and I pick it up, and I keep writing, and I keep going. And I get through half of a size or half of a style, and she says, no, she doesn't want to be held anymore. So I put her back down, and I go back to my notepad. And then she decides, no, I don't want to be put on the floor. So I pick her back up, and she's just getting cranky, and you can't make her happy. So I'm like, I think I'm doing okay. I'm like, okay, fine. I've counted my Carlies, I've counted my Monroes, and my Lindsays, and my Sarahs, and my Randys. I got 5 styles out of like 12 done. That's okay. I'm doing all right. At least I did something. I'll put this down. I'll nurse my baby. She'll take a nap. I'll get something else done. So I abandon this project, leave my notebook, take my baby to my living room, nurse her. She doesn't fall asleep. She's getting crankier and crankier. So clearly I'm not going to be doing emails or anything like that. I forget, like 3 other things happen, and I decide to call my husband and vent to my husband about my day while he's on his lunch break. So I'm in the midst of venting to my husband, and chaos breaks loose, and he's laughing on the other end, which at least gives me some levity in the moment, because it's funny from his perspective. And my toddler is telling me that she needs a snack. So I say, okay, I'm on the phone, I'll get you a snack, hold on a second. So I put the baby down to get her a snack. The baby cries because the baby doesn't want to be put down because she's tired and cranky and probably teething. And I go and get the snack, and I come back and I pick up the baby, and she's content for a minute, but now she sees the snack and she wants the snack, so she starts crying. And so I put the baby down and I give her some of the snack, but then it's like my toddler decides she's done with that snack, or she needs another one. She wants an orange. I say, okay, mommy will get it for you. I'm still talking to daddy. And the next thing you know, she says, I'll get it. And she climbs on top of the trash can and reaches for her orange, and then she calls me from the other room, Mommy, I'm on top of the trash can, I need help getting down. So I put the baby down again. She starts crying because she doesn't want to be put down. I go and get the toddler and get the orange, and now I gotta peel the orange, and now the baby wants the orange. And You see where I'm going with this. And my husband is cracking up as I'm telling him this whole thing, and he tells me, you have to record a video. And then this, and then this, and then this. He's like, it's a domino effect, and people can relate, and they will think it is hilarious. And I'm going, you are crazy, and I'm about to lose my mind. Do not tell me to record this right now. But he was right. I thought about it when I got clarity, and I accepted the fact that this was one of those days that I wasn't going to accomplish anything. And trust me, it got more complicated from there. But once I accepted, I'll get it done eventually, okay? I had a much more peaceful day, and I thought about it, and I thought, he's right. People can relate to this. There are other work-at-home moms out there that have these same days as I do. There are other LuLaRoe retailers out there that have these same days as I do. In the moment, I was so tired and so frustrated, and it was so hard. But once the moment passed, I remembered why I'm doing this. It is so I can be at home with my family, so I can get my kids those snacks, so I can nurse my baby in the middle of my work day, so I can play with clothes every day and make women feel beautiful. So two of the things that happened today that pulled me out of my funk and out of the fact that this is a hard day, was I knew I was having one of those days, and I thought, what is something that I love to do that will bring me out of this? And it is to play with clothes. You guys, I get to come into this amazing room with all of this gorgeous inventory and play with clothes and make outfits and play dress up. That is one of the things that I love about this. I still, 4 months in, have moments where I stand here after putting together a couple outfits for my VIPs, and I step back and I go, this is so much fun, and I can't believe that I get to do this for a job. Like, this is nuts. And so I wanted to show my VIPs the new fun way to wear your Carly. Layer your Carly, okay? So I showed them with a classic tee, with a perfect tee, with a Randy. I'm still wearing my Randy. And I went, I'm going to play dress up. I'm taking my own Carlys, and I'm going to check out the Randys on my shelf. They haven't, I sold a lot a month ago, but it's warming up. I'm going to pull some Randys off of my shelf, and I'm going to pick out two that I absolutely love, and I'm going to keep them, and I'm going to wear them all week long, and I'm going to show them how amazing they are. And it brought the fun and the life back into it, and I had another one of those moments. This is what I get to do, you guys. I got to play dress up today. I got to come on here and chat with you guys. I made this styling video for my VIPs, which put the fun back in it all over again. And in the midst of all of it, my second, there's two, not one, it's very late, my second thing that snapped me out of my work at home mom funk today was, and excuse the crazy mom here, was I got a text message or a private message from Facebook from one of my brand new VIPs. She came to me from a multi-consultant sale that I did a live video in a week ago. Unbeknownst to me, she bought two Carlys for me. I come to find out in connecting with her through private message, we chatted, and I didn't, we just had conversations. I asked her, how can I help you? Do you want leggings with this? Do you blah, blah, blah? I come to find out that she has no LuLaRoe, but she's seen it and she's heard about it and she loves it and she wants to try it and she's worried about her sizing, and we chat about it, and I, calm her fears with sizing. It turns out we have a similar body type, and we talk about it. And she joins my VIP group, and I find out she's so excited about LuLaRoe. She can't wait to buy more Carlys and Irmas, and she bought two for me, and now she knows her favorite type of fabric. And she texts me today. She got her two Carlys in the mail. She put together an outfit. She wore it to work today. She took a picture of herself, this body conscious person, unsure of what size to wear, and she sent it to me, and she felt amazing and beautiful, and she's so excited about it, and she can't wait to find more, and I can't wait to help her. That is one of the things that I absolutely love about this, is being a part of that moment that makes women feel beautiful. It is one of my favorite quotes, and you'll hear me say this a million times, and I don't know if this is true or not, but I believe it was from Marilyn Monroe, that if you give a woman the right pair of shoes, she can conquer the world. I believe the same is true about women's clothing. If you give a woman the right clothing, the right dress that makes them feel beautiful and amazing, they are unstoppable. And the fact that I could be a part of that moment by making a woman feel beautiful, that it's a ripple effect, that she's going to go out and bring beauty to the world around her, to do great things because she feels confident and amazing. And to do that, this is my job. I get to play with clothes and make women feel beautiful and send them out into the world and feel empowered to go do something amazing. Like, where else can you do this? Seriously, you guys. It was a hard day as a work-at-home mom with 2 little kids, but this, like, how else do you get to touch people from home while, you know, nursing your baby and playing with clothes and hanging out with your toddler? Like, there's nothing else. I challenge you to tell me where else, you guys. So I think that's it. I don't know where else better to leave off than there. Again, I will try to make this a regular thing. I have been wanting to be doing a video on YouTube and tell you my story and tell you my perspective and my experiences, and this is the first time that I have taken the time to do it, and I'm so grateful that I have. I hope you loved the video. If you do, drop comments below. I would love for you to follow me on Facebook or Instagram, on my business page. If you want some more information about becoming a retailer or just shopping with my group, you loved my video, I would love to hear from you. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully this didn't go on too crazy long, and hopefully I didn't forget something that I really wanted to tell you, but I will be back again soon. So again, it's LuLaRoeaprilc on Facebook, LuLaRoe with April Chow, my VIP group, and you can find me on Instagram, LuLaRoeaprilc. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!